Hey, I'm Flynn Cameron and I was born in New Zealand, raised in Australia. I grew up in New Zealand, but I think when I was 7, that's when I moved to Australia. And just being at a young age, moving to Australia, obviously, I felt a little out of touch with my New Zealand heritage, just little things, when it comes to the language. I only knew how to count in Māori. When I was a kid, I was hit with a couple curveballs as a kid, just saying, oh, he's not like a real Kiwi. Like, I go represent junior basketball teams, and then they'd say, oh, he's from Aussie, so there'll be certain camps that I wouldn't be invited to because I'd lived in Australia too long. So to be able to go through all that, and when it came to the senior team, I thought it was going to be similar vibes in terms of they'll probably treat us like this because this is what they treated us in the junior teams. But that was probably like the coolest part, was when me and my brother went back, joined the senior teams. We just felt a lot of love. When I first made that New Zealand team, I was able to do the haka and then learn the words, but understand the meaning to those words. So a lot of people think it's just a war dance in a sense, like we perform it going into games, and obviously the bigger the game, the more passion we have with the haka. But there's a lot of ways a haka can be performed. Like, a lot of people perform them at marriages, also funerals. You can see it all the time in school assemblies. When you're performing the haka, it's just this whole sense of mana takes over. It's almost seen as like a good omen. If there's good mana behind your haka, it's almost a good omen of, yeah, this is the right thing we're doing. There's a lot of pride when it comes to putting on that Tall Blacks jersey, especially from my standpoint. I'd say just being a young kid, having a father that played for the New Zealand Tall Blacks. I was around the team at a young age. I remember just watching players like Mika Vicona, my dad, Casey Frank, Paulie Henare, and then just going from watching them, on the big stage, but not even realizing what they were, what their accomplishments were until I got older. Then it started I started reflecting on it because they became part of my goals. But also at a young age, I kind of looked at them as my uncles. And then, when it comes to that time where I decided to, try out for the team, and then I got the opportunity to put the uniform on, almost looking at my uncles like, whoa, they've accomplished so much. And then even my dad's accomplished so much, and now him as a coach, so it's definitely a lot of pride in putting on that New Zealand uniform, and it's bigger than yourself, when we talk about the New Zealand Tall Blacks team, it's the best way we put it is we represent the past by doing our best in the present, and then we're trying to set it up for the future. Felt like everything had come back full circle, like this was the way it was meant to be, but also I felt like I got in touch with just being at home, being with my family, Nothing seemed stressful at all either. There was no stress, there was no pressure in terms of the New Zealand team. It just felt like, a sense of belonging. That's the best way I could put it.